what this book is all about. It's my latest book is called Making Sense of the Chaos, A Call to Action. And what this book is all about is, of course, all the craziness that's going on in the world today. We all know that the world is in total chaos. And this is about what's happening, why it's happening, and most importantly, what we can do about it. So I wanted to just talk about just a couple of things. Whoops, I forgot. Got to keep this up here. Wanted to talk about just a couple of things. I have to put on my glasses here so I can see what it was I wanted to talk about and hold this at the same time. Whoops, hold it in this hand, you said. Okay. All right, here we go. I don't know if you remember years ago, I remember the very first major shooting in the schools. I think it was Columbine, and I think that was about 20 years ago. And now, of course, we're seeing these things on a daily basis. People are being killed in the malls, in concerts, just walking on the street, driving on the road. What we have done is create a society that's so stressful we can no longer live in it. But we can change it. And of course, in addition to that, we're also seeing corruption everywhere. Corruption in government, business, and all the different places. Addiction skyrocketing, and the weather, even the weather. And there is one misconception of one belief that we've all bought into over the years that actually underlies all of this. And that belief is a belief in separateness. Because I want to talk about how you can actually create whatever you choose for yourself and make a contribution to creating a better world for all of us. So I'd like to start by just telling you a little bit about my background. Years ago, when I was in college studying business management, I started thinking about why some people are so much more successful than others. And I realized it had something to do with the way we think. So I expanded my studies to psychology. And in psychology, I've discovered the work of Abraham Maslow. And you're probably familiar with Maslow's work. Maslow decided realized when he was in college that he knew a few people that functioned from a totally different level than everybody else he knew. And he decided to study these people. And he found out that these were the healthiest people in our society. They were also the happiest. They were highly creative and highly intuitive. And he said that they had discovered how to fulfill their needs and desires right within themselves. So I thought, if some people can function this way, this more advanced level of functioning, it has to be a human potential. We all have to be able to function that way. So I kind of thought someday I'm going to discover how to do that. It has to be a way to develop that. But then, of course, I left school and decided it'd be fun to travel. And a good way to travel is to work for an airline. So I became a flight attendant for Northwestern Airlines, which is now Delta. And it was a fun job. I got to travel pretty much around the world, and it was a lot of fun. But in the back of my mind, I kept having this feeling that there was something else I was supposed to be doing. So I always kind of believed that we all have a purpose. There's something we all are supposed to be doing, but I had no idea what my purpose was. And I kept asking. I kept getting nothing. And I decided to kind of take some time off I usually had 2 or 3 major projects going at the same time. So took some time off and started just questioning, what is my purpose? Why am I here? What's life really all about? I really wanted to understand that.